Power End Times and a black box. Ever seen in Islamic culture where they worship around that black dome or black box? It looks like it's like a square. And it almost reminds me of, I think of Hellraiser. It's like Pandora's box when it's open, and when I think about the end times, I immediately think of Islam. If you read in the Quran how they do believe in the Mahdi is supposed to come back and reign for 7 to 9 years. And the Mahdi will get everyone to convert, and the people that don't convert, you can choose to convert, but the ones that don't, you're going to get your heads chopped off. And I think the Islamic extremists, when they're wearing the black robes with machetes, I think of demons. Because it's not, yes, it's going to be mainly towards the Christians, but anyone that doesn't convert is going to be martyred off. But not just by Islam, but it's going to be specifically ordered down by Antichrist. I did see something then talk about that later, but the Antichrist pretty much is going to have everybody ordered to be murdered off, regardless if you're a Christian or if you do not bow down to Mahdi. And I really do believe the symbolism is he will be blind in one eye. It says in the Mahdi will be blind in one eye. We'll look up the story about how the founder of Islam went to the island, and he was greeted by this humanoid. He was in the island. He went down to Sumatra, and he was greeted by this humanoid ape that could talk, and brought him to this person called the Dajjal. And the Dajjal was not fully human, and he's supposedly still chained to this island. I believe the Dajjal is some kind of paranormal being, but he honestly, I don't believe the Antichrist is going to be fully human. He can't be. And going back to the box, if you look at some of the writings that are probably on that black box is going to be converted over, because remember, the palm and the forehead symbolized in Revelation will be a symbol for all the ones that take the mark for the unbelief, for the unbelievers. God supposedly talk about, I think it's in the Quran or somewhere where it talks about that within that, whoever chooses to wear his symbol will be the symbol of unbelief or unbeliever, either on the palm or the forehead. And that comes with the mark, symbolizing all the unbelievers that have taken the mark of Al-Mahdi or Mahdi from Dajjal. A lot of it will be out of fear, because they're just not going just up against Antichrist, but all his fallen angels, which I do believe will be a race of blonde-haired, blue-eyed beings, the eternal ones, the superior race, Hitler's dream, as they call it, or as I call it anyway. But all those who have a God's mark, Antichrist, are not going to be afraid to stand up to him. And anybody that's going to be pulled from the synagogues and the churches or whatever else, probably going to be confronted by him. And yes, I do believe he's going to have, it's going to be something in hybridization of being a hybrid human being or something like that. That's why he's going to, and it's going to come with science. It's going to make him do all these great wonders and things. As the Bible talks about, he's even going to be able to heal the sick, cure the blind, make the blind see, do all these, probably even, I would say, even walk on water and do all the same things Christ did in the Old Testament. All of it. And 144,000 of the people that are going to go across the earth and preach, I believe they're all going to be martyred. But the Christians that come before, even though through the rapture, that I do believe that the post means pre, and pre does mean post. first 4 years of peace, the last 3 years is part of the tribulation period. It all goes hand in hand because it's a total of 7 years. This is just what I've been shown, so if you don't believe, read, pray about it for yourself. I don't think we should be arguing about these things. That's just what I've seen. So, God bless. Amen. Fire nice. Godspeed out.